What's going on, everyone? MikeO back, doing a card show recap. A few days later than I would like to have gotten it done, but hey, late is better than never, right? Could have easily just shuffled it aside and would never have been a video. Anyway, local mall show this past weekend, ton of fun, had a great time. It's a 3-day show, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I was only available to go Saturday, and I made the most of it. I got there fairly early, probably like an hour into it, and stayed there a couple hours longer than I anticipated. So it was a good time, just wandering around, looking at cards, digging through some of the value boxes. That's kind of what I made the priority this time, as opposed to the showcases. Met up with Wesker Griff, hung out with him a little bit, brought my dad to the show. He had a good time looking at cards and stuff. So it was a success. It was fun. Picked up a lot of stuff for the collection. And, enjoyed the hobby, and that's really the biggest thing, right? Especially in the last year or two, very easy to get consumed with everything being overpriced and so much expensive stuff and dwelling on the things that you missed out on and stuff like that. And pretty much everything I picked up was pretty cheap. So happy about that, and that's really what's been exciting me lately. I've been having a fun time picking up some short printed Phillies cards that aren't all that expensive, but are tough to find. And even just like some base cards from sets that I just somehow missed over the years. And I'm just having a blast kind of picking up just favorite players, guys you remember watching as a kid and stuff. So we'll get into some of the stuff I picked up at this show. If you're looking for investment pieces, you will be disappointed. But if you're a sports card collector, if you're a fan of collecting, then I'm sure you'll enjoy it. First thing, to get into the mall, I actually went through Barnes & Noble, and they had a few packs of Donruss football, a few, value packs, 30-card value packs. I was able to pick up a couple of them. I believe it was limit 2, so got myself 2 of them. And I got a blaster that came from Target's website, so that's one I'll be opening soon, off camera, but just kind of have fun with it. So first, we'll show off some super cheap pickups. These are all kind of just base, but this is the type of stuff I'm having a fun time with, like a Donruss Darren Daulton card from 97 Donruss. And I was actually watching a video, some World Series like promotional stuff, and they were talking about the 97 Marlins and what a difference he made. So I started thinking about his stuff, but just some Phillies I didn't have. Nice Mike Schmidt. Robin Roberts. Super random. Gold parallel. Elvis Araujo. Pitched for the Phillies for a year or two. This is from Topps Archives. Willie Hernandez. Another Darren Daulton, John Kruk, Ryan Howard, John Kruk from 94 Finest. But as you can see, this has got some of the hulking going on where it starts to turn a little green. Picked up a few cheap Patriot cards. Always fun to pick some of this stuff up, since I really don't break a ton of football because it's just so expensive. I mean, hobby boxes are just outrageous. As you can see, I was able to find this cool Ken Griffey Jr. from 2012, Allen and Ginter. One of the better looking Griffey Ginter cards, featuring him in the old school Mariners uniform. Allen and Ginter back. So that's a cool one for the collection there. Donruss Optic Brady. Kim Batiste. I've actually been looking for one of his. At some point, I would like to do a slabbed set for the 93 Phillies team. Kim Batiste was a member of that team and did not have an on-card autograph of him. He passed away sometime in the last 6-7 months, and not that he signed a lot and there weren't a ton available, but of course, guys kind of jacked up the prices. I actually found this one for just a couple dollars, so nice clean signature on there. So that's kind of a neat one. And I have a lot of them already slabbed PSA DNA, but that's one that eventually will find its way out. Here's a cool Ken Griffey Jr. starting lineup card. So Gronkowski. So this was part of a big lot I bought, and the story on this one is I kind of got bamboozled by Wesker Griff. So I'm sure Ed will post in the comments down below, but he threw this in my pile, and like I didn't really pay attention at the time, and then went around and were negotiating the deal with the dealer, and Ed had taken off by this point. By the time I was done going through his stuff, he was running off to a concert. I believe Ed goes to like 150 concerts a year or something. But we get to it, and the guy's giving me the amount, and I see this, and like, anyway, we ended up settling it, and I was kind of like, yeah, my buddy threw that in as a practical joke, so we worked out the deal. I was like, yeah, I don't count that as a $5 card, because we kind of joke around with the Roman Quinn. This is a gold refractor numbered to 50, and Roman Quinn has a ton of ability, and who knows, maybe he'll still make an impact on the big leagues. But he can really run, and I feel like he's one of those guys who'd be like a huge part, like a good fifth outfielder where he doesn't have to play much. He can pinch run late in games. But that's like the 26th man on a, fantastic team. When he's starting every day, he gets exposed at the plate, and he is very, very injury prone. He gets hurt a lot, and that's what happened to him this year. He tore his Achilles tendon, which you would think would destroy his speed, which was his greatest asset. Anyway, long story short, that one was not intended to be purchased. Here's a museum collection DT Real Muto. Got a nice Bryce Harper Instant Impact. Looks like an aqua blue. Card looks really nice. Here's a Chase Utley, which I believe I just actually won one of these at auction on eBay, and then I found this one. This is from Topps Tribute. It's a gold to 50. Bryce Harper Blue Refractor from Finest. And a Cliff Lee from Topps Tribute. That one's numbered to 99. Some neat ones there. Let's see what else we got. We got an Alec Boehm Refractor. Got this one from Ed's buddy Wheel Guy. I'm sure you've heard Ed talk about him. Here's a green refractor. Harper. Nice Harper from Museum Collection, the Canvas Collection. Always enjoy those cards. And then picked up this Teddy Bruschi from 2021 Certified. And it has a really nice patch. Some of these are cheap on eBay, but the ones that are cheapest usually just have the kind of plain piece of jersey. This one has the little patch pieces, so thought that was pretty neat. Got that at a pretty good price. Comparable to eBay, but like I said, the better piece of patch. All right, and then the last stack of stuff that I already put into new crispy clean top loaders is a Rob Gronkowski Select 2020 Select. I didn't break any Select last year. I was unable. I think I found one pack at retail all last year, even though they probably produced more 2020 Select football than they did like 92 Donner Spaceball. I mean, they made so much of that stuff, and I still was never able to get any online. And one time I got one pack at a Target, months and months ago, and I think I just ended up putting it aside and never even opened it. Picked up a couple Vince Wilfork rookies, Topps rookie. Bowman, man, is he big. Bryce Harper, Gypsy Queen. I think that's second year card. These Sunoco cards that they put out with a few Philadelphia athletes are just awesome looking. This is the Schmidt Carlton. A couple Tom Brady inserts. It's from Optic Select. Nice Warren Moon Prism. Red, white, blue. Always enjoyed Warren Moon. Enjoyed watching him. Enjoyed playing with him in Tecmo Super Bowl. He was a beast. It's a Roy Halladay Diamond Anniversary. Josh Uche. Nice defensive player for the Pats. This one just stood out to me. Sweet spot is Ken Griffey as a Chicago White Sox. I do enjoy some of the oddball cards of the all-time legends, like Mike Piazza as a Marlin, Ken Griffey as a White Sox. So just thought it would be neat and definitely wasn't expensive. 1989 Upper Deck, Scott Rowland. I guess this was an insert back in the early 2000s, 2002 it looks like. And it's awesome. Definitely a design I very much remember as a kid. These Topps National Chickle, however you want to pronounce it. Cool looking cards. Again, these are just base cards. They're not a big deal, but you just don't see them every day. And I definitely never kind of bought any of them when they came out or anything. This is an Aaron Nola autograph. Actually got this one. This is numbered to 52. This one was like $1. I didn't even pay attention. Honestly, at the time, I didn't even realize it was autographed. And I'm assuming that the dealer didn't either, because it just looks like one of those cards. That's what they make them with the facsimiles usually. And I mean, Aaron Nola autographs aren't a huge deal because, well, he signed a lot of stuff, especially early in his career, so I have a few of them. Here's a Adrian Beltray rookie card from Bowman. Little bit of white, little touch of white on the corner and the edge down here, but overall really nice looking. Future Hall of Famer. Mac Jones Prism draft picks. Again, just kind of stacked it up, got it as part of a bulk deal. First Bowman, Alec Boehm. Definitely didn't play well, but I think I found that one in a quarter box, so, I mean, you can't go wrong with that. Curtis Martin, red, white, blue Prism. Things like Prism, like the color parallels, if you can pick them up cheap, to me, it's, like, no doubt about it. I mean, the product's so freaking expensive. Kyle Van Noy's back in New England, but this card is technically a Dolphins card. Brady score insert. Gronkowski XR. Aaron Nola refractor from Finest. Spencer Howard purple. Not really actively picking up Spencer Howard's, but I think that one I found. I might have found that one in a quarter box, honestly. I'm not going to not buy a purple refractor at that price. But, despite the fact he's been so bad in his big league career, he still has ability. JT Realmuto refractor. Cam Newton, just kind of as an homage and memory to the 2020 sports season. Damian Harris, extra points parallel from Prestige. Got a Prism parallel of Zach Wheeler. A Brady Prism draft picks. Blue refractor, JT Realmuto. Prism, blue Prism, I guess you call them, of Jimmy Rollins. Pink refractor of Chase Utley. A foil JT Realmuto. I guess these are out of sets, number 264. The foils they do some exclusives out of the complete sets. It's a Chase Utley Prism, red, white, blue. Jimmy Rollins Prism, 42, Jackie Robinson Day. That is serial numbered to 42. Another Zach Wheeler Prism. Wheeler had an incredible season. Him and Bryce Harper both had sensational prime years, and unfortunately they just couldn't do enough to get into the postseason. He's a green or aqua shimmer of Aaron Nola to 175. Edelman, bronze hollow. Gronkowski hollow from Optic. Gronkowski from Mosaic. Interesting Roy Halladay Gold Rush. It's a Topps card. Had never really seen them before. Parallel of Bryce Harper from 2020 Donruss. Harper from Gold Label. That's last year's Gold Label 2020. Mike Schmidt as well. Some sort of camo prism of Aaron Nola. I thought the card looked pretty sweet. Mosaic prism, Bryce Harper. I think that is from Chronicles last year. Random pickup, Kyle Garlick refractor from Heritage. Another homage to the 2020 sports season, wacky season. Kyle Garlick got about 20 at-bats for the Phillies. Zach Wheeler, purple refractor. Devin McCourty, red, white, blue prism. Always like the red, white, blues. Howie Long, Chris Long, Classics Idolized insert. Got a Gronkowski Elite. And a Bryce Harper Mythical insert from Optic. And that is from 2019 Optic. So some nice pickups. Like I said, nothing really big, nothing huge. Last pickup to show off would be this Drew Bledsoe, one of my early favorites. This one, it had a price of 10, a price of 5. Ended up getting it in a bulk deal, so probably only paid like $3. I don't even know what the heck this is from. 1997 Collector's Edge. But 22K authentic game-used helmet, Drew Bledsoe. So, interesting card. I suppose that's a piece of helmet in there. And, you know, it's got like the shadow box where you see him in the background. But pretty neat card. And for a couple bucks for a PC player, how do you possibly go wrong? So I think the show was a success. Had a good time. Had a fun time. Picked up some cards that I'll remember picking up the show. Added some cool stuff to the collection. That's what it's all about, having a good time. So I appreciate you watching. Hopefully you enjoyed seeing what I picked up. You enjoyed the thoughts. Let me know down below, and I will talk to you next time. Have a great one.